To introduce our next team, please welcome Jack Donenfeld.
Good afternoon. I'm Jack Donenfeld. I've been around the startup industry for a long time, but I've never introduced a company to investors at a meeting like this. Today, I'm standing up for Kickfurther. They're smart, they're creative, they're hardworking, and guess what? They're going to make a whole lot of money. This is the right team. They've got the right stuff. I'm all in. You will be too. So please welcome Sean DeClercq and Kickfurther.
Thanks very much, Jack. Imagine a crowdfunding platform where users can buy inventory for businesses. And when that inventory sells, the users earn a great return, up to 30% APR. This is Kickfurther. I'm going to tell you how we accomplish that, but before I do, I just want to talk a little bit about crowdfunding in general. Now, you might not know this, but when a product-focused company successfully completes a crowdfunding campaign, they don't just automatically become some kind of superstar business. In fact, 90% of successful, fully funded companies fail. Let me give you an example. The OC Doc raised $107,000. 1 year later, they were out of business. This was a company that had a great product, existing customers, and cash in the bank. So why is it that 90% of these businesses are failing? Well, that money in the bank needs to be used for production. And once the goods have been produced and shipped to the original backers, that pile of cash is mostly gone. Nobody gets into business to do one production run. But where are these companies going to find the capital to do the next one? We know that larger established companies have access to financing through cheap bank loans, but many new growing companies just don't have that option. They have customers, they have brand awareness, they've established product market fit, but banks still won't lend to them. And you know it hasn't gotten easier since 2008. This is where Kickfurther comes in. On the Kickfurther platform, businesses can crowdfund inventory from their existing customer base. And we can serve any business, not just those that have exited a crowdfunding platform. But wait, it gets better. Kickfurther makes these opportunities available to anyone on the market. And we mean anyone, including the non-accredited investor market. Right now, non-accredited investors don't have a lot of options to grow their money. The stock market is complex and requires a great deal of knowledge and time to use to any degree of success. They don't have the capital for large-scale investments like real estate. A lot of them have their money sitting in savings accounts, earning them just amazing returns. Thank you. That's supposed to be a joke. What if these people had a place where they could shop for product offers and support growing businesses, and while doing so, earn a great return? This is Kickfurther. Now let me show you how it works. Josh has been running his e-commerce store, Hut Hut Video Hut, for the last 2 years. Now every year in the holiday season, he sells out of the hottest gadgets. Josh knows that if he had doubled the inventory, he could have doubled the sales. But he doesn't have the cash in the bank to bring that inventory into his store. And you know his vendor isn't going to front him the goods. But maybe somebody will. Enter Kickfurther. On the Kickfurther platform, Josh creates an offer, and he requests that that inventory be shipped to his store. Users on Kickfurther evaluate his offer alongside other offers on the marketplace. And if they like the rate of return, and if they think those cameras will sell, they can purchase that inventory and have it shipped to Josh. Now, when the inventory sells through the regular sales channels, Josh agrees to share a portion of that revenue with the users of Kickfurther. And in this case, they earn a great return, 10% in just 4 months. We've developed an innovative business model that's been thoroughly vetted by bankers, lawyers, and accountants, and we've received the green light from all of them. That's because on the Kickfurther platform, users are actually buying inventory and helping to market the goods. And since we launched our website just 9 days ago, we've successfully funded one offer and through a transaction fee model earned our first revenue. Thanks. Even better, we have another offer live right now. And I have to tell you, we are really excited by how positive the early feedback has been from both the users and the businesses. And the size of the market we have to grow in, there's no reason we can't eventually serve the entire e-commerce market, which is growing every year. But our initial marketing efforts are focused on one small segment of that market. We're focusing on the consumer electronics e-commerce segment, which incidentally is worth $75 billion. And the non-accredited investors, they're just as ready for Kickfurther. In fact, Forbes estimates that the non-accredited investor market is worth $2 trillion. Trillion with a T. You know. We're not the only one to have noticed this opportunity. But while other businesses are waiting on the SEC to issue rules for Title III of the Jobs Act, we're already closing deals and collecting revenue. I've told you about the incredible things we're going to do. Let me introduce the team that's going to make it happen. Andrew Westwick is our CTO. He brings years of experience interfacing with major e-commerce storefronts like JCPenney and Walmart. He custom built our platform from the ground up. I myself have 7 years of experience in the sourcing industry, and for the last 2, I was running a merchandising business. That was when I met Andrew and where the original idea for Kickfurther was born. Now, the time has never been better for a platform like Kickfurther. Slava Rubin, the CEO of Indiegogo, the very first crowdfunding platform, recently said at a conference, the 80s were all about desktop computing. The 90s were about online commerce. The 2000s were about social. And this decade will go down as the decade of funding. By the end of this decade, businesses will be using this platform not because it's cute or because it appeals to hipsters, but because it's good business. If you're interested in helping the average American grow their bank account and helping small businesses grow, we want to talk to you. We are Kickfurther, the evolution of crowdfunding. Thank you.